Welcome to Wild Journey. This is going to be a general reading for Aries for February 2024. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Cross watchers are welcome. Just remember to flip and switch the roles. Also, there is no gender in tarot, only the energies they represent. Please do not force parts of the message to fit your situation if it doesn't. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it does resonate for you, consider liking the video and subscribe to the channel for more readings. You can feel free to leave a comment down below, but let's try to keep things respectful. Remember, I do these readings for free from my home. I do not have a studio with professional equipment or a production team. If you would like to donate to my channel to show support, the details will be in the description box below. With all of that out of the way, let's get started with the reading. Spirit guides and angels, please help me to receive clear messages for Aries for their highest good. Give me a message from the guardian angels here. This is called Angels and Auras. We have a message for Aries for their highest good. What do Aries need to know right now? What is most important for Aries? Okay. We have the color turquoise for sand dolphin and turquoise. It's number 9. It says forgiveness, seeking, freedom, and healing. The shadow side of this card is resentment, bitterness, withdrawn, and pain. Okay, so this is what's your spirit guides and angels would like you to focus on right now. We're going to go ahead and see what this means. Let's look at number 9 for sand dolphin. What message do you guys have here in the guidebook? Let's see. The meaning of Sandolphin's name is fuzzier than most of the archangels. Some say it means brother together, in reference to his relationship to Archangel Metatron, who has a similar backstory. Many think of Sandalphon as the archangel of music, and that's true. However, we prefer to focus on what we consider to be his higher purpose. As the conveyor of prayers. He is known to carry our prayers to heaven and to deliver answers back to us. In fact, he is said to be so tall that his feet are on earth and his head is in the heavens. When we need compassion for others, prayer can deliver. It can push away our egos and wash away the human urge to hold a grudge, allowing us to be in a place of charity, grace, and forgiveness towards others fully. Turquoise is the color of kindness and forgiveness. It is also known as one of the colors of ascensions because of its high vibration. Turquoise energy allows us to rise above any situation, no matter how challenging or painful, to see it from the most divine perspective. Allow turquoise to help you see the wisdom of the situation and ultimately set you free. Remember that forgiveness is a journey and not a destination. If this card shows up in the shadow side, you may be in place of doubt and unforgiveness. Is it possible that you're walking through life in a trance, not seeing that the answers to your prayers are right in front of you? Sandalphon wishes to reconnect you to your faith and your ability to have compassion for yourself and others, to help you wake up to the signs that are all around you and telling you that all will be well. You are not alone. The shadow side of turquoise gently points out that you may be holding onto a grudge. Your thoughts and emotions can be perceived as petty or stagnant. By inviting in turquoise energy, give yourself permission to rise above your ego and approach life from the divine. Well, that was long. Sorry how long that was. We will go ahead and get into some tarot here, though, regarding that. So you might be holding on to some grudges, like it says, having some issues here, getting along with others, freeing yourself from that kind of hold that having a grudge can tend to have on people, you know, and it can definitely affect you. We have some wild unknown animal cards here. It's going to tell us a little bit more about your energy here and what kind of emotions you're going through, what's going on for you here. All right, spirit guides, can you just give me 1 or 2 cards here to represent Aries for February 2024, please, for their highest good? What messages does Aries need to know? Tell me a little bit about what's going on. We have the wolf energy. Beautiful. Give me one more. Wolf energy and tiger energy. Wow. Okay. Very, very lovely here. It looks like we definitely have a feminine energy with the tiger going on. We'll take a look at the definitions for each of these here. Let's see. Wolf energy. these are brand new for me here, so I don't have them all memorized. So I just want to make sure I give you accurate information. So wolf says here in the book is the guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. It could be religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following, which is embrace all and exclude none. When the wolf is in balance, the keywords are reliable, democratic, and fearless. When it's out of balance, it's judgmental and dominating. And if you want to bring it back into balance, it says practice letting go. So you may be expecting others to do what you're doing, do as you do, follow in your footsteps here, because you know that you're a good leader and you know that you're reliable. You want things to be fair and balanced here. So you're trying to lead the way either at work, or in a relationship, in a family situation, friendship, project. It doesn't matter what the situation can be, but you know how reliable and fearless you are. And it can come across as judgmental and dominating. Maybe there's certain things you need to learn to let go of. And that includes just trying to make sure everybody agrees with you or sees your point of view. Aries very much love to make sure everybody knows our goddamn opinion. And then I mean that in the most sincere way. Aries, we will talk about everything that's going on. We want to be heard. It's almost like a child that just wants to be heard. And a lot of times it's because we have a sixth sense, and Aries tend to be very intelligent people, and we have a lot of passion for things. And so sometimes when we're very passionate about that, we come across as very loud, egotistical, and dramatic. When in reality, we just want to be heard, and we want to be understood, and we want to make sure we want confirmation back. And I think a lot of times people don't like to speak back. Like, people are kind of intimidated by Aries, and that can tend to make it to where, like, you're not being heard in the way that you needed to be heard in, and that can just be very frustrating. But also, we could be misunderstood too. It may not be that we want everybody to do exactly what we do. We just want to know that people heard our idea and our validation, because we don't want to see anything bad happen to people that is unnecessary, right? And then we have Tiger, lunar force, of course, very feminine, ease in darkness, and feminine energy. It says the tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness and to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When the tiger is in balance, tiger energy is in balance, it says it's passionate, strong, and sensual. When it's out of balance, it can be overstimulated. To bring it back into balance, it says Trataka, candle gazing. Okay, so you can try gazing into the flame of a lit candle if you need to focus on something that can be calming. So this is feminine energy that roars up, usually around moon cycles, which we have a moon cycle coming up here. I think it's the 26th of February. It'll be I believe it's the one in Aquarius season, and because it's February, but I think it's the Virgo moon that's coming in. So maybe around that time of the month, no point intended there as anything feminine, but that energy can be very strong because of the forces of the moon. So you may be, overstimulated, need to calm down a little bit about things, but your spirits and sensuality can be very receptive, and you may be able to hear more clearly speaking with your spirit guides. If you take the time to sit back and kind of focus on that, you may get more out of that moon there. So we're going to go ahead and set these off to the side here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the tarot. All right, let me get this out of the way. Okay. Now these were pre-shuffled, but I'm going to give them just a real quick one here. They're very thick and slick to handle, so I don't want to drop them everywhere. But spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ascended masters. Well, we got some coming out already. Oh my goodness. Like I told you, they're very, very slippery. They're adorable, but they're extremely slippery. Well, let's see what tried to jump out here. We got the Nine of Rods, and we got the Queen of Rods. So you might be struggling to find your own power here. You know, going through the battle here, really climbing that hill, trying to maybe even put a wall up, put some boundaries up, some protection for yourself, but you're being resilient. This is a card of having gone through a lot. These are all lessons. These are all things that you've learned. These are all responsibilities. These are all things in your life that are coming through to the different lessons and things that you've done. And you're starting to kind of gather these things all up here. And it feels very tough at the moment. And this card shows up, I think, just before you're about to just release these burdens and close out a cycle. So as things are getting tougher, it's a card saying keep going, keep doing what you're doing and moving forward here, because you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing here is helping you to grow and expand. The struggles for this cycle or whatever this is are almost over, and it's just about being resilient and strong. And then we have, of course, the Aries based card, another fire sign card here, Queen of Wands. This is you, Aries, attracting things in. Now, male or female doesn't matter. The energy of the feminine, of the queen, is to attract, to bring in, to call to you. And this is to call in passion and excitement, adventure, change. This is allowing you to be unique. This is a charisma card, a charming card. This is also a very sensual and spiritual card, being a queen with the water element to it. You're very connected to your higher power and your higher self. This is a card of standing in your own power, taking your own feminine type power back, being nurturing and loving to yourself, and attracting in exciting and passionate things into your life here. And so I think this is saying just keep being resilient, because you're calling in your true self here in the month of February. We'll be seeing more of that. Okay, let's try to get the Celtic Cross going here. Sorry. I went ahead and put them back into the deck because I didn't mean for that fumble there. So let's try this. All right, what is the main energy or current energy for Aries? Okay, perfect. We have the King of Cups. This is emotional clarity and fulfillment. We have, in the recent past, we have I believe that's a Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the Nine of Pentacles. This is, that is being abundant, independent, financially well-to-do here. So this could be somebody going from in the recent past to having this abundance and having, being single and independent and kind of like maybe being their own boss, or kind of doing things in life their own way, being very stable. And then we have the King of Cups coming in here, where this is a heart fully open and mature and willing to love and willing to share and give to others and be there for others. Let's take a look at how you see things. Focus. Your focus here is on the Ten of Cups. You want to be happy. You want that happy family. You want to be emotionally fulfilled. You're trying to be emotionally fulfilled. You're trying to open your heart up to something or someone here, or open your heart to a situation, a new job, a new passion project, friendship, a friendship group, or even just to yourself. Could just be trying to love yourself more. Let's take a look at what you don't see about the situation. What's at the root? What are they not seeing? We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is intellectual intelligence. It's being very smart. Sometimes it's making head over heart decisions here. So this is the card that shows up when there's things in your life that you need to cut out, that don't fit with what your heart desires and what you are creating or dreaming for yourself. And so logically, you're having to make those tough choices. This is the card that comes in when something needs to be done to kind of start overwriting the heart feelings here. This is a card of speaking up, telling the truth, speaking from, you know, your heart, and clearing the air with stuff. But it's also can be the card of cutting the things out of your life that just are not serving your highest good and don't align with your heart space. And that is what you don't see about the situation. Is it maybe time to cut something loose or speak up about something? Okay, what opportunity is coming in the near future? What is their opportunity? I have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the opportunity to start moving in a new direction or path. Oh my goodness, my cat has a bell. I'm so sorry. But the Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady movement forward. And this is towards material-based things. So this is somebody taking action, maybe going back to school or starting to change roles in their job or starting to save money. But this is a slow and steady action being taken to build a solid foundation or to gain more finances. And you know, it just represents something that's a slow burn. It's coming in, but it's a very steady energy. It's one that's growing and is very positive. It just takes a little while to get going. I have cats that just love to be a part of the reading. Get down, Minnie Mouse. She always is. Get down. All right, let's see. What is the challenge here? Challenge is the Four of Pentacles. This is the energy of holding on very tightly to something. This could be guarding your money. This could be needing to let go of something. But this is kind of just like building that solid foundation, getting your finances stable. Maybe a little bit of greed could show up when this card is here, but it's like being protective of your finances and your money here. So that may be part of the challenge, is kind of just getting your finances together, watching how you spend, maybe letting go of unhealthy spending habits because something may be coming into your life where you may need this, so may need more money. Okay, what does Spirit want you to focus on when it comes to your challenge, or approach or actions that Spirit would like you to do? The Fool card. Okay, Spirit is saying you have everything you need right there between your two ears, in your mind. You've got it figured out, right? But there's a time here for a new beginning. This is time to kind of take a leap of faith and make a decision to just do something. Don't think too much about it. Just trust that the universe has your back and just kind of take a leap of faith. Go on that new adventure, do that new thing, start that new project or business. Go and hang out with friends if you've been alone. Go talk to that new person. Open your heart up. Whatever the situation is, Spirit is saying, think about a new beginning. Don't think about it too hard. Trust in the universe and divine timing, and just kind of go for it. What do they want you to remove focus from or not do? Like, what do you need to refrain from? Spirit, what do you want Aries to refrain from for February? Whoa. Okay, we have the Sun. Ooh, okay. Why would they not want you to be happy? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. I don't think it's saying they don't want you to be happy. I think that they want you to maybe not focus on what's going to make everybody else happy, right? Maybe the happiness involving everybody else, or maybe they don't want you to focus on the outcome of something too much, or what you're like seeing out of a situation, the way you see it. Maybe there's some enlightenment to a situation that's coming in. And so they don't want you to make any decisions about the outcome of something here. I think, you know, when it comes to your money situation and trying to build and grow something, taking a leap of faith into something new, they don't want you to think about the outcome too much, because there's still more that needs to be shown to you. I think that's really what they mean here. So don't react without thinking about things. And that's kind of what's going on down here. It's time to think about things. Really think about what your heart wants. And as more of these cards come out, the message will make even more and more sense here, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at what surrounds you. What's in your environment. What's in the environment for Aries in February 2024? Okay, we have the Six of Cups. All right, Six of Cups can be looked at as something from your past. This is nostalgia. This is also a gift, giving and receiving love. this is like equal reciprocation. You know, so somebody could be wanting to show you their affection or attention. Somebody could have been an admirer for a long time. This could be somebody from your past wanting to tell you about how they feel about you. This can be a parent to a child. This can be two friends. It really can be anything, but this is about either having memories or wanting to make memories with somebody. But somebody from your past memories is around you. Somebody may be thinking about you, wondering how you're doing. May not necessarily be that they want to come in, but this can also be a job or something you wanted to do as a child that maybe you studied and were looking at mentorship from. Something from your past. It can be any situation, love, work, money, friendships. It can be anything, but that's what's around you in your energy, around your energy external from you. You're not in control of it. It's just what's around you. Okay, you know, some of you be like, yuck, I don't want my eggs, because trust me, I don't want mine either, and I'm an Aries. I'm Aries sun, so yeah, I hear ya. Let's take a look at what your hopes and fears are in this situation. Ooh, okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is the card of community and working together, demonstrating your skills to get the approval of others, showing people what you're made of, and having people admire you for your work or inspect your work. So this can be just working together with other people in a community, at job, but you're hoping that things will work out or somebody will recognize you for the hard work that you're doing or work that you're putting into a situation, whether it's a relationship or at work or a business you're starting, but you want to be recognized and seen for the work that you're doing and your abilities and skills by others, okay? So that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping that that will be nice and balanced and that you'll be noticed, right? Okay, and our outcome flew out of my deck before I could even ask, and it happens to be the Tower. And oh no, the Tower, it looks pretty bad, don't it, guys? Tower energy is not necessarily bad, but from the way I'm reading this right now, and one of the ways a lot of people read this is, the Tower is when a situation happens suddenly, and it can feel very chaotic. It can feel like, oh no, I don't know what to do. Everything just fell apart, right? Kicking over the tower. But it's when a situation needed to be done for a lesson to be learned or to get you out of a particular direction in your life. And God has already given you many signs. Your angels and spirit guides have tried to pull you in one direction or another to get you on a different path. And this is where your ego has came in and pulled you in the path that you thought you wanted to be on, and now it's time to say, nope, that's not what's going on. And so they come and they kick that tower out from underneath you, and you are forced to make another choice and to go in a new direction and to rebuild. So this can be losing a job, losing a relationship, right? Losing a home, you know, a partner or a spouse or a connection with a friend that just everything goes wrong and nothing is working out right and you don't understand why, and it can feel chaotic and it can feel horrible and the foundation is crumbling, but it's always done because Spirit has other plans for you. They have something new. Don't focus too much on this being the happiness, right? Whatever this tower isn't all that happy. You're very focused on not letting something go, but there's something better for you coming in here. And it's about getting that clarity and being able to see it. And so, you know, it's a scary looking card, but it's really actually quite a beautiful outcome. So the Towers just means that, you know, something new is gonna be able to come in, but it is gonna feel a little bit chaotic here. And this could happen in February. You could currently be going through it now and not even realizing it, but it's something that usually happens pretty sudden. So let's go ahead and clarify. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles in the recent past. Can you tell me why the Nine of Pentacles is there in the recent past for Aries? Oh, we have the Nine of Cups. This is a totally independence on independence. So something in your recent past made you want to be financially independent and emotionally happy and not have to rely on somebody else for your happiness or your stability or your job. A lot of times these cards, I think, it's a wish fulfillment and it's abundance and stuff like that. So your mindset could have just changed. You could be in a connection or a relationship where you don't feel like you're very happy all the time. You know, like there's just a lack of that happiness and a lack of that feeling stable or doing something on your own. Maybe you want to start your own business and you're just kind of feeling like, I want to earn my own money and I want to, you know, be able to stand on my own 2 feet with or without this relationship or this job or this friendship or connection. I want to be in control of my own happiness. That's what it looks like here. Maybe you thought about becoming single, because 9s a lot of times are the card of being single. So maybe you started thinking about, I want to be single and I want to be in charge around happiness, okay? So the energy of the King of Cups is clarified by the 8 of Cups. This is the card of walking away. We have 8, 9, and 10 now. So this is the card of walking away from something. It doesn't mean that what you're walking away from is bad. You could be walking away from a love connection. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you could be walking away to to find your own heart, to find what you desire most. This is a card of having a lot of good things here, good times, good memories, but needing more. And having your partner, well, you may love them. There could be an imbalance here, like codependency issues, or just not really feeling free. Not feeling, you know, like you have a lot of freedom, or that you're just not aligning with them anymore. That this person may have been there in your life and been a very special, nice connection that has a big heart and everything, but like you're going in a different direction. So there could be some time to this relationship that I think you're really focused on maybe taking a step to prepare yourself to become single, and you're thinking about walking away from this connection to follow your true heart and your where your intuition is telling you to go. Sometimes we just have to say goodbye to things, right? Cut them out. So let's take a look at the 10 of Cups. I mean, obviously that is happiness, but that is what the way you see the situation is, that you're trying to find happiness, or you have found something else in your life that makes you very happy. Let's take a look at what that could be. And we have the Page of Cups. You could have a slight love interest outside of a connection, or if you're not already in a relationship, you could be thinking about not being single anymore and starting a relationship. So this is a new path of love. It could be a message or communication regarding love. Also, this can represent a child. You could be looking to want to start a new path of family and have a child here, but usually this is just like, you know, a little inspired love here, heart opening up kind of situation. You might be opening up your heart to the idea or exploring ideas and paths that lead to your true happiness. It does not have to be love of a person. It can be love of a project or something that you want to do work-wise that makes money or brings you fulfillment and enjoyment. So this could be exploring that path, really starting to look at how can you move forward in a way that's going to make you very happy here, right? And then what you don't see is the Queen of Swords. Let's clarify. Oh, wow, that wanted to fly out. That was the 9 of Wands again. Let's see. What is the Queen of Swords, please? We have the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is usually the card that means lying, cheating, or stealing, backstabbing. But I look at the 7 of Swords a little differently. I look at the 7 of Swords as, you know, trying to take away things that are painful in secret, right? Like trying to get away with not hurting somebody, not creating more pain, not creating about it. Look at him. He's taking away the weapons and he's looking back and he's going, okay, I don't want there to be all this pain, right? Let's make this as least painful as possible. So I'm going to do something in silence. This is like when you're with somebody and you care about them, but it's not working out. Just kind of like the situation I'm seeing here. Somebody's decided they want to be single, but maybe they're in a codependent relationship, or they live with somebody, or they have kids with somebody, or something's going on here where they don't actually want to just like hurt the other person. They don't want to hurt the situation. They don't want to make things bad. So what they're doing is they are making decisions and getting clarity on how they want to move forward. They're setting themselves up stably, or making sure the other person is going to be, everybody's going to be stable. And that when they break the damn news to the other person that, hey, I'm leaving and I'm considering leaving, that it can be as least painful as possible. It could be quick. It can be a quick tower moment that happens, and, you know, get it over with, but leaving it, you know, pre-setting it up. I think of it as planning and preparation to do something that may hurt the other person, but trying to do it in a way that you're keeping it secret now. Maybe making sure, like, if you're the sole provider, maybe you're gonna like set things up so that the other person has a place to live or has money set aside, or if you are in a relationship with somebody else, that you have money to move out and get your own place and separate your bills and things like that right off the bat when you say, listen, I don't want to do this anymore, so that it doesn't have to be long and drawn out. That's what I think is going on here. And if you're single, this is, you are calling out and weeding out anybody who could be sneaky or deceptive here. You're learning to see deceptive people around you, because you're fine with being perfectly independent here. But you will walk away from a love situation if it's mild and not good enough. And so this is about learning to call out the BS. That's how I see it for single people. This is how I see for relationship people. And if your relationship is perfect, you shouldn't be watching tarot in the first place. So there's no reason to watch if you aren't having issues in your relationship. So this is what I see. Some of you are thinking about getting the hell out of there, but you want to do it in the easiest way for everybody possible. So your opportunity is the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see the Knight, please. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. There's the good partnership card. This is a love match. This typically equals love. Just the pairing or partnership. It can be a friendship. But this is in a path, moving in a new direction, a path here, taking slow and steady action towards maybe a new love connection. You have the opportunity to move in a way that is stabilizing and financially better, maybe for this person that you still kind of have love for. You want to make sure that this person, you have the opportunity to make sure that both people here are well taken care of or established, or that you have the opportunity to demonstrate your love when you do that by leaving in a proper way. Or there's new love maybe coming in for you. Maybe somebody from your past, way past, or you're going to start doing something that you really love here and be free of this love connection. You're slowly building to do something here. Let me get one more on that. Let's try to get a little more clarity. Yeah, so here's a new beginning if you want it. The 1 and the 2. So the Ace of Cups just came out. A new beginning in love. Or a new beginning of very happy emotions here. Is what your opportunity is. So you have an opportunity for new love. So I think this is about getting away from old love, or really just walking away from old ideas about love. But I really think somebody's separating because they're really going for their full happiness here, right? They want to be happy in love, and they're just not there right here. Your emotional needs are not being met. So it's time to cut things out that are not aligning with your true emotions, because you have an opportunity to build something solid, maybe slow to come in, but you'll partnership or pair up with your exact match. It could be a twin flame or a soulmate coming in for you here as an opportunity. But this is a card of slow action and movement. Maybe somebody is moving too slowly in your connection. That's why you have to walk away, right? Maybe they're just not catching up to where you're at emotionally. They might be a little emotionally immature, and their idea of happiness is not the same as yours, and you're seeing it as emotional immaturity. You've outgrown the situation and you're ready to fucking move on. Pardon my French. All right, let's go ahead and find out why the Four of Pentacles is the challenge here. What's going on with our Four of Pentacles? We have the Four of Wands, 2 fours. All right, so this is about your family, your happiness, your stability. So this definitely is your challenge. Your challenge is this home, this love, this connection being long-lasting, or marriage, or celebratory. And we have holding on here, trying to stabilize your finances, sort out finances, maybe saving up your money. And it has to do with about this house or home, or leaving, or breaking up this connection. Spirit wants you to take a chance on a new beginning. We have the Fool. Clarify the Fool. We have the Knight of Swords. Yep, that's taking action. Let's like hurry up. There's haste here. Let's let's rush in, let's kind of take action, or they want you to focus on this. They want you to put your energy into this and your focus into a new beginning. That's what they want you to do. They want you to take action towards taking a leap of faith into something new, and they want you to refrain from the sun here. That's maybe something that needs to be enlightened still, or how much happiness somebody else has, or worrying too much about your future happiness, worrying too much about, am I going to be happy if I leave? Yeah, being resilient. We have the 9 of Wands again. There's that being resilient. It's about they don't want you considering the struggles that you're going through here. They don't want you to think about putting walls up, or you know, trying to move forward to a happy spot. Like, it's just about keep going, and more will be shown to you as you go. You can't look at the struggles or the happiness side of things. You just sometimes need to take a leap of faith. It's not about, if you start trying to focus on all this, oh, am I going to be happy enough? Is this going to be perfect? Is this going to work out exactly? Or, oh, is this going to hurt me? This isn't going to be exciting. This is going to be blah, 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 blah. You're just cluttering your mind up, right? Like, it's time to not focus on that and just take a leap of faith. Just put your energy towards that, towards something new. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups around you. Let's clarify the 6 of Cups. Woo. We have the 10 of Swords. So this is the energy of closing out a cycle. This is a painful ending. This is something that's done and over with. And we have the 6 of Cups. So this is about closing out some sort of long-term relationship. Or maybe you've been just connected with a person from your past and have decided you want to remain single. Or if this is a relationship you're in, this is a person that that does have love for you, but this is over and done with, and it hurts, and it hurts both people. Looks very balanced. That's what's around you. There is an ending to that. There is a closure. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles with over the 3 of Pentacles in your hopes and feels down here. Remember, this was, you know, wanting to be seen in a good light, showing your skills, wanting something to work out, wanting to just kind of get noticed for your abilities and your talents. And then we have another card of skill. This is leveling up. This is working very hard and mastering something. So maybe you're hoping that you can focus on work, or you can really make a small business work, or a project or plan of yours. Maybe that's part of this independence you wanted here with the 9, because now we have the 8 and the 9. So it looks like you're really trying to kind of work on stuff. Maybe putting your energy and focus into work instead of on this love connection will help you. And maybe if this is no love connection, then it's just doing what you love, following your heart to do what you love for work, making your job into something where you're doing what you love, right? Okay, so let's take another look here. I just bent the heck out of this card. Dang it. I'm dropping it. All right, let's look at the Tower as the outcome, and then we'll wrap up. Okay, we have the Strength and the Queen of Wands came out again. So I'll take them both. So, yeah, you're going to need to be strong, I think, for the both, right? Because this other person may get very upset or angry when you leave them. But this can also just be like balancing yourself, Aries. Not allowing your quick temper to flare the situation when the time comes for this Tower to end. Something's going to happen, and it could be very painful, but the ending is going to come, whether you're dragging it out or not. You're trying to kind of, you know, set things up, but that doesn't mean it's going to work out when you want it to. The stability can end whenever the universe says, okay, that's it, it's time for a new beginning. But it's time to be strong, and it's time to be courageous about this new beginning, but also delicate and handle emotions with care here, right? That's what the Tiger is. We want to handle this with care. And then we have the Lunar here about, you know, not trying to control a situation too much. And then we have this one about wanting freedom and healing, seeking the freedom, right? Withdrawing from a situation. There will be pain and bitterness. Don't have resentment. So, I mean, it really fits into what we were saying up here. And then there you are, the Queen of Wands again. This is, like I said, being unique, really following your passions and putting your heart behind something you're very passionate about. This is that freedom card. This is really being you, attracting in things that you want, and really just making things happen, Aries. Male or female, doesn't matter. You're connected. Your heart is connected to your passions at this point. So, you know, your emotions and your passions put together as a double emotional thing. So you're using your heart, your creativity, your connectivity to source here in the future. But it's really just allowing you to, through the strength of this tower, to shine at your best. I mean, the only better card that could come up would be the Emperor. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one card of extra advice. And we have the Death card. Yes. So the Death card, it comes in when something is dead, done, over with. And so you can transition into the best. So if you're doubting whether this situation really is over, it is. It's over. And if you don't handle things in the way that need to go and keep things moving here and keep focus on new instead of repairing the old, right? That tower is coming in to kick things over. Now, you can control what happens in the future by the things you do now. So start setting things up and putting your mindset. You don't have to destroy somebody yet, but putting your mindset that this is over with and really focusing on what you need to do to close that out. And this has been an extremely long video. I really hope that there was messages in here to help many of you. I know it's very hard to do a generalized reading like this. Comment below if you guys are interested in personal readings. I may open up some way to do that. I've never done it online before, so I'll have to see about that. But if people are actually interested in a private reading, I might set that up. But really hope something helped. Please remember to like the video, and I'll put out more soon. Bye-bye.